Jakarta, the sprawling, densely populated capital of the Republic of Indonesia, was the venue for the final rounds of the 1966-67 Thomas Cup tournament. In the interzone semi-finals, Malaysia defeated Denmark by 7-2. Malaysia then went on to beat Japan 6-3 in the zone final and thus qualified to challenge Indonesia, holders of the cup. June 9, 1967, and excitement ran high as Encik Muhammad Khair Johari, president of the Badminton Association of Malaysia, led his team to the huge indoor stadium for the eagerly awaited games of the first day. Malaysia fielded the same team that had done so well against Denmark and Japan. All the players had set their hearts on victory, determined to give the challenge round every ounce of their strength and energy. Malaysia and Indonesia have dominated the Thomas Cup series since it began in 1949. Malaysia held the title 3 times in the last decade. Indonesia won the cup in 1958 and successfully defended it in 1961 at Jakarta against Thailand and again in 1964 at Tokyo against Denmark. Excitement was at fever pitch when Yu Cheng Ho and Indonesia's captain, Ferry Sonneville, took the court for the first match of the challenge round. Cheng Ho carried the heavy responsibility of scoring the first point that was to be the cornerstone of Malaysia's build-up to victory. Sonneville took an early lead of 2-love, but Cheng Ho soon drew abreast. The game was a test of youth versus experience. Cheng Ho played with supreme confidence. He composed himself into swift, powerful, and varied attack. Soon he was leading 7-4 and kept going away until he won the first set 15-9 in 17 minutes of brilliant badminton. The second set and Cheng Ho's power soon took him to a 7-2 lead. Cheng Ho's mastery of the idol of Indonesian badminton was evident. Every smash, every drop shot was a winner. Sonneville switched from early aggression to defense, but nothing could save him. He was very tired and well beaten when he lashed a shuttle out of court to give Cheng Ho the second set at 15-7 and victory. Tanek Huang, Malaysia's champion, could not consolidate the lead when he met Rudi Hartono, Indonesia's best player in the battle of the first single. The Indonesians greeted Hartono with tremendous cheering, and Hartono responded with brilliant attacking badminton. He had speed, power, accuracy, and tireless energy, and the combination of these factors made him invincible. Rudi matched Ik Huang in long rallies, interspersed with drops, taps, and clears. He never allowed the Malaysian to settle down, and he won the first set by the handsome margin of 15-6. In the second set, Ek Huang tried valiantly to withstand the onslaught by means of his own magnificent defense, but he could not slow down the shuttle to suit himself. Arturo's non-stop aggression could not be curbed, and he took the set at 15-8, leveling the match score at 1 point to each side. The first doubles brought together the number one pairs in a crucial match between Malaysia's Tan Yi Kan and Eng Boon Bee and the veteran Indonesians Unang and Saputra. Yi Kan and Boon Bee started cautiously, measuring out the Indonesians in the early rallies. The score went evenly to 4-all. Then the Malaysians took control. They speeded on to 15-6 in the first set. In the second set, the Malaysians maintained their pressure in a perfect exhibition of power play in doubles. They won the set 15-7 to put Malaysia in front again with 2 points to 1. The lead was in the balance all the way in the last match of the first night. The second doubles between Tae Kyu Sun and Tan Ek Huang and the Indonesians Muljadi and Susanto. It was clear from the start that Ek Huang had still not recovered after his defeat by Hartono. He seemed unsure of himself, and his play lacked its usual precision and purpose. Kyu Sun was quick to see what was happening and stepped into the breach with double duty. He took on the Indonesians almost single-handed in the early part of the match and gave Ek Huang time to regain his touch and confidence. Ek Huang began pulling his weight towards the end of the first set, but not soon enough to prevent the Indonesians scraping through to 17-16. In the second set, the Malaysian pair completely outplayed their opponents. Kyu Sun showed a master's skill with his fine judgment, while Ek Huang finished the short rallies with his smash. Malaysia took the second set 15-6. The rubber set brought the night's most exciting play. The Indonesians shot off to a 6-1 lead and appeared to be sweeping to victory. Then Kyu Sun and Ek Huang hauled them back to level at 6-all and go on to 12-7. The Indonesians leveled at 12-all. At this crucial stage, the Malaysians steadied themselves to take the next 3 points for a 15-12 victory. And so, at the end of the first night, Malaysia led 3-1 with the Thomas Cup almost in their grasp. The second night, and another capacity crowd filling every inch of the stadium. The singles between Tan Ek Huang and Ferry Sonneville was very much a one-sided affair. Ek Huang struck his best form. After measuring Sonneville in the first few rallies, he raced to 15-4 in 12 minutes. In the second set, Somerville made a determined effort at the start, but against his more youthful and brilliant opponent, the one-time hero of Indonesian badminton was fast beginning to tire. Somerville by now was badly flustered, and there was nothing he could do to stop the rout. The second set was virtually over after 4-2. Ekwang was in full control and went on to 15-2 on 3 services. "4-1, and everything had so far gone according to Malaysia's calculations. And now the singles between Yu Cheng Ho and the new Indonesian favorite, Rudi Hartono. Both had height, reach, and a great smash. Nine months earlier in Penang, Cheng Ho had beaten Rudi 15-4, 15-3. But this was the new Hartono, powerful and accurate in attack, sure in defense, and superbly athletic. Hartono set a blinding pace from the start. He led 4-0, left Cheng Ho behind at 9-2, and won the first set 15-5. The second set started as the first had done. Hartono led 4-1, but Cheng Ho was playing better now. The match saw some dazzling badminton. Without any doubt, Rudi Hartono has emerged the star of this thrilling finals. Cheng Ho put up a mighty fight and won 5 of the next 10 points as the score went to 9-6 in Hartono's favor. Then it became 10-7, 12-8, and 13-9. But the pressure of Hartono's power and the crowd's passion was too much for Cheng Ho. He saved 3 match points at 14-9 before losing the set and match at 15-9. The score was now Malaysia 4, Indonesia 2. Tae Kyu-san, Malaysia's captain, had scored the winning points in the earlier matches against Denmark and Japan. The big question now was whether he could beat Muljadi, a younger, faster and aggressive player in the third singles. The Malaysian team had a good opinion of Muljadi as a singles player and had expected him, rather than Somerville, to play at second singles. This fact emphasized the magnitude of Kyu-san's task, and he faced it with splendid resolution. Kyu-san restricted the Indonesians' use of his good smash by keeping the shuttle low in long rallies. The points came slowly and evenly in the first half of the first set. Then, when Muljadi opened up a 4-point lead to reach 13-9, Sukan came right back at him to level at 13-all. At this crucial point, Muljadi's advantage in age and speed were the decisive factors. He held out better in the grueling rallies for the last few points and won the set 18-14. Sukan was obviously a very tired player after the severe labors of the 24-minute first set, and Muljadi was able to keep up constant pressure. Muljadi won the second set at 15-4. The score was now Malaysia 4, Indonesia 3. The half-hour interval which followed to give Muljadi time to rest before the doubles was an agony of suspense. The moment of decision finally arrived with the crucial doubles between Tan Yi Kan and Ng Boon Bee and Muljadi and Agus Susanto. The Malaysian pair were excellent. All their long years of experience, their many great international successes, had prepared them for just such a moment. They attacked with precision and power and made their opponents look like novices. Yi Kan and Boon Bee won the first set 15-2 in 9 minutes. Victory for Malaysia was clearly in sight. Yi Kan and Boon Bee went on with remorseless power and skill to 7-love and 10-2 in the second set. 5 points more was needed and stage was set for victory. Then it happened. The crowd stirred into explosive support of the Indonesian players. This had a paralyzing effect on Yi Kan and Boon Bee. Their concentration dropped to nil. Their mastery was destroyed. Muljadi and Susanto took the second set 18-13. Up to the point of the crowd's emotional outburst, Yi Kan and Boon Bee had won 25 points and the Indonesians 4. After that, they won only 3 points and the Indonesians 16. The figures tell the story best of all. Conditions for play became impossible, and this was the reason for the decision by the official referee, Herbert Shield, to stop the challenge round at this stage. Subang International Airport was the scene of jubilant excitement as thousands turned up to give the Malaysian Thomas Cup team a hero's welcome. Present was the Minister of Culture, Youth and Sport, Encik Senu bin Abdul Rahman, and officials of the Badminton Association of Malaysia. A host of relatives, friends and well-wishers were also there for their happy reunion. Malaysians had followed with close interest the tournament in Djakarta. The whole nation is proud of our team, their great performances, and most of all, their sportsmanship. At a press conference, Encik Johari said, "Our players perform extremely well under the circumstances." The International Badminton Federation has since decided that the challenge round should be resumed in New Zealand before October 14th from the point at which play was stopped. Indonesia, however, has declared she is unable to comply with this decision. The IBF has therefore awarded Malaysia the remaining 2 double matches by default and officially named her winner of the Thomas Cup trophy by 6 matches to 3. We congratulate our Thomas Cup team and its modest captain, Tae Kyu-sun, for their fine effort in putting Malaysia back on the pinnacle of world badminton.